Hello and welcome back to SF Giants recap. And in today's game, it was the Giants versus the A's, and the Giants got the worst of it. They got their 27th loss of the season, and the A's got their 47th win of the season. So we'll get right into the recap. But before we get started, make sure to subscribe and like. And so in the top of the first inning, the A's got a run by Matt Chapman, who singled and scored two. And then the top of the sixth, Maris Garcia singled. He used to be on the Giants. He got the third run for the A's. Then Cole Ivan, the pitcher, got a sac bunt to score a run. Then Elvis Andrus got a sac fly to make it 5-0. And Maris Garcia got another single to make it 6-0. But then in the bottom of the ninth, there was a ground out to score a run, and Steven Duggar doubled to score another run to make it 6-2 Giants. And then that was it. So the A's won. Sammy Long struggled in the first part of the game, but then kind of got his groove, and then the last part he kind of lost it. So it was not great for him. That was that. As far as that, he needs to improve on his pitches and not put them right down the middle, because he's a rookie and he needs to work on that stuff. But all around is a horrible game for the Giants and a great game for the A's, because their pitcher Cole Ivan shut the Giants down. He only allowed 3 hits, struck out 8, no walks, and pitched really good against the Giants, and the Giants couldn't do a thing against him. And the funny part is he has more losses than wins, so you expect him not to pitch that well against the Giants and how hot this team has been. But he just shut them down and made them look like a freaking 8-year-old team, and so it was pretty pathetic on the Giants' offensive standpoint. Defensively, we had made one error, and that was by Dubon, because Dubon's like Tatis, and he makes tries to make the best plays and has a throwing error. And so that was the only error of the game. The Giants had 6 hits with 2 runs. The A's had 7 hits with 6 runs. So the A's manufactured runs better when they got hits and got more clutch hits than the Giants. The Giants could have gotten more hits if they would just make the pitcher work a little bit longer and get a bullpen pitcher in there, relief pitcher. Because once they got that starting pitcher out, they started hitting the ball way better, seeing the ball way better, and making a point. But yeah, that's how the Giants did not get the sweep. And the Dodgers and Cubs start right now, and the Padres are beating the Diamondbacks 5-4 in the 7th. So hopefully the Diamondbacks can come through, and also the Cubs. I worry more about the Dodgers and the Cubs than the Padres, because the Padres are down 5.5 games. Dodgers are only back 4.5, and if they win this, then it's 3. And so I worry more about that. But if they both lose, then great. And Colorado already lost. We don't really have to worry about them. But the main point of today was we cannot play like that. We have to play all the way through the series. I have to play every at-bat, because we did not play well for any at-bats. And the defense, there were some plays that could have been better. They weren't necessarily errors, but they were lack of mental toughness or whatever it is, and that we could have got more outs and all that. But in all, it doesn't really matter. It's only one loss. We go and play the Dodgers. Just hopefully we don't bring this mentality to the Dodgers series for a 2-game, because if we get 2-game sweep against the Dodgers, that's great, and that'll get us way more ahead of them coming into the All-Star break, and we have to get as far as ahead, because we know how 2016 went, and we don't want to redo that. And so, yeah, it wasn't an amazing game, but the A's did play really well, so you have to give them credit. They made some great plays and some great their pitching was great, and their at-bats were really good, and so they made Sammy Long and the bullpen work for every out. And so if you like this video, make sure to subscribe and like, and so I'll see you next time for a new SF Giants recap video.